Sometimes, a composer chooses to have an instrumentalist play by themselves to suggest a feeling of loneliness. This feeling of solitude is emphasized when the entire string section plays along with the solo trumpet, almost mocking its isolation from the rest of the orchestra.
The honeybee colony can be viewed as a living entity with its own life cycle. Bees may choose to swarm from the hive to form new colonies when they decide that the hive has become too overcrowded and congested.
It is important to remember that those who were ostracized quite often were not guilty of any crime. It was not the weakest member of society who was ostracized, but usually the strongest. And ostracism was not performed as a punishment, but as a means to remove a threat.
I've made my decision.
We learned yesterday that there's obviously a payoff involved for anyone who chooses to be a member of a team. The group's strength far outweighs that of the individual.
You wanted me to ostracize a member to show my strength? I've decided not to ostracize the girl who's the weakest. I've decided to ostracize the member who I believe is the strongest.
However, there is an inverse relationship between the size of the group and the individual's performance. People tend to give weaker performances when they are members of a large group. Humans, it seems, are strongest when they stand alone.
I've decided to ostracize myself. I believe that I am the strongest member if I have the strength to be free from the group.
Again, it is interesting to note that the procedure in itself was not a punishment, and the ostracized person did not lose social status. They were simply asked to leave.
The first item of business for a swarm leaving the hive is to find a new place to nest.
Perfect timing. I'm glad you decided to show up. Is anybody sitting here?
No, not anymore.
Is it all right if I do? I see you brought your invitation.
Yeah.
Well, then, this seat is free. I'm sorry I didn't invite you to my birthday party.
I had to lie to my mom and tell her that you weren't having a party this year and that you couldn't make it to mine.
This is yours now. I had to lie to my mom too, you know. You completely stopped talking to me. What was I supposed to do? This has been the first birthday since we could speak that we haven't said happy birthday to each other. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Look at that. It looks like your best friend has gotten over you already.
You know what? I've decided joining this group would make me a weaker person in every way possible.
So you're not going to join the Yellow Jackets?
I've decided there's only strength in numbers when each individual number is strong.
Hi. I should probably leave you two alone.
Where are you gonna go?
I don't know. Someplace where I can be free to be me.
I think there's plenty of room here.
You don't mind if I stay?
Welcome to freedom.
And so we learn that the orchestra is powerful, not just because it contains so many members, but because each individual musician is a strong and accomplished solo performer, capable of sustaining a powerful musical performance on their own.
But when they come together in a group, each plays the perfect role to contribute to the goal of the group. They realize their part in the harmony of the greater good.
I don't know what it takes to be leader of the symphony. Maybe that's just not for me.
But is there fun to constantly be just another worker bee? I want something in between. You don't have to run the school or be the one who makes the rules. You just have to look and see there's a better way to be. Well, I want you to know that there's more to me. Just take the time to find out. I think that you will see. I'm also trying to find out just what it takes to be me.
Found out not surprisingly that someone's ostracizing me. Well, they just forced me to be